Hello, we are from Group 7 and we are going to discuss about the refugee crisis in Malaysia and we'll focus on the challenges and solutions. So before we start, let me introduce ourselves first. So I'm TG Yuan.
I'm Walid Abdullah.
And I am Islam.
And I am Muhammad Abu Umar.
Alright. So before we start, I will talk about the discussion about this issue. So according to refugee crisis in Malaysia, according to the statement that retrieved from UN Refugee Agency, which is the UNHCR in Malaysia, there are currently about 200,000 of refugees in Malaysia. So most of them are from Myanmar, especially the Rohingyas. So why are they here? So I will pass this question to Yaslan.
Most of them come to Malaysia because many reasons. Some of reasons were and hunger and due the Rohingya conflict, which is a ongoing conflict in northern part of Myanmar because of religions and social difficulties between the Rakhine Buddhists and Rohingya Muslims when Myanmar obtained independence in 1948. The new government denied citizenship to Rohingya, subjecting them to excessive discrimination in the country. Thus, they are receive repeated act of humiliation and violence in Myanmar, forcing them to flee from their own country to seek a peaceful life.
Yes. So my question is, how long has this problem begun? And how long has it been going on in Malaysia?
They come to Malaysia in 2016 with the encouragement of the then Prime Minister of Malaysia. His name is Najib Razak. Malaysia opened its borders to stateless Rohingyas. The Malaysia government provided place and basic necessary for them until now. They are still living in Malaysia, but the government is not accepting anymore from these refugees.
Yeah, thank you, Yaslan. So from this statement, we can know that the Rohingya has come to Malaysia. Until now, they have formed a very huge population, about 200,000 of people. And due to this big population, it actually has caused a lot of problems in Malaysia. So now I will pass it to Walid to explain about what problem they cause in Malaysia.
The cause of this crisis is actually complex. It has a few reasons like ethnic reasons, religious reasons, and mostly political. So after Myanmar gained independence, I think this problem start, and because of the religion, like I said, and ethnic and religious political issues, the problem just escalated, especially after 2016. after 2016, they started moving out. The Muslims start moving out to nearest countries, and of course, the nearest Muslim country is Malaysia.
So this is the origin of the problem, right? So what are the challenges that Malaysia face because of the entry of refugees from Rohingya?
The challenges, it's a few actually. The large numbers, of course, of refugees played a pivotal role. So a few examples of that is the security concerns. Of course, since they are moving, they will be undocumented. So undocumented refugees might be not recognized by the Malaysian government, or maybe recognized, but as a threat, as most of them are, if you know, they maybe do illegal business, maybe they are working illegally. So this is one of the problems. Also, there is a strain on resources, like the burden of sheltering them and giving them jobs, education institutions, also medical facilities. This also maybe cause a strain on the resources. Also, we have the exploitation and abuse. Refugees might be exposed to abuse and exploitation, such as forced labor, human trafficking, maybe sexual abuse also, since they have no legal protection. As we said, they are undocumented, so I think they will suffer from these problems.
Okay, and we can find some example on internet that the Rohingya actually open stores or even driving illegally in Malaysia, and it causes problem to the people of Malaysia because they cannot do that because if you want to do business or you want to drive from Malaysia, you need to get a license. So you need to pay some money. So it's actually not fair to Malaysia. So
Yeah,
that's why the citizens of Malaysia are actually not welcoming the Rohingyas.
yeah.
But
As you mentioned, oh yeah. So when they are undocumented, they will not pay anything, like the licenses or mm, I'm yeah, like the licenses. They will not pay as do, they
yeah,
don't have any document that prove they own anything. So I think it will cause some problems.
so also because of their population are getting bigger now, so it actually is maybe there may cause overcrowded living conditions, and this is not good because the health problems and hygiene issues may result from this. And also, when the population are getting bigger, they might claim that this land is theirs. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
actually it's not their country. We are just receiving them just for
yeah, yeah,
temporary time.
yeah,
So
yeah. Temporary.
now,
As also there is another example for that. Not only the Rohingya, I think there is some Yemeni people and Sudani people. They stay legally, but it's just temporary.
yeah,
So yeah, they are supposed to be not working or not owning anything, as it's just temporary situation.
yes. So from this we can know that the Malaysia government will never acknowledge them as a citizen of Malaysia. So now we will discuss about how should we solve this issue. So we'll pass it to Muhammad.
Yes, Mr. T. The solution in order to resolve this issue, the collaboration between the Malaysian government and international organizations, NGOs, and the international community are needed. Developing a legal framework. Malaysia could establish its own set of laws which provide legal recognition and protection to the refugees according to international standards, providing temporary protection. Malaysia could provide the refugees with short-term protection while long-term solutions are being looked for. This may involve providing refugees a temporary legal status that allow them to live and work in Malaysia without worrying about being arrested or deported. I forgot to mention the second point was the second solution was providing temporary protection. Now we are in third solution, which enhancing border management. In addition to resolving security concerns, strengthening border management and immigration controls could help Malaysia in better managing the refugee flow, for example, by improving border security cooperation with neighboring countries and creating systems for refugee registration, raising public awareness. The fourth solution, building the public's understanding of the refugee issues and its causes in Malaysia could increase support for activities of rescuing refugees, public awareness campaigns, and cooperation with the media could be a component of this, engaging with international community. This the fourth, the fifth solution. Malaysia could seek help from worldwide groups such as UN agencies and international organizations in order to gain assistance and funds for refugee protection and assistance activities. Financial and technical support could be requested in managing and settling down the refugees.
Yeah, to add on that, from what I see, I think Malaysia is already done most of these points. For developing legal framework, I think they give them like they call it the UN refugee, something like that. I think they can work, they can open bank accounts. I think it's easy on them. Also providing temporary protection. I think it's the same thing. As long as they give them permission to stay, it will be like the protection temporary. Also enhancing border management. Yeah, I think they need to work more on that, as there are still illegal immigrants coming to Malaysia still.
Yeah.
Raising public awareness, I think most of the public are already comfortable with refugees. They didn't cause any problem with them, like for the public. Maybe for the police or something like that, I think they will cause some problem. But for the public, they are already aware that it's just a temporary solution. And for the engaging with the international community, I don't think they are engaging enough. They need to work more on that.
So my question is, among these solutions, which one that you suggested to have? So among this solution, which is better one? my question is.
Yeah, I think developing the legal framework. They are already can get a job, but I think they can get more than that.
But actually, Malaysia will not accept them as citizen of Malaysia. So,
Yeah.
is it necessary to do that?
I don't think. I just think that they are supposed to give them like everything will be temporary. No citizenship, but just they call it a permanent residence or something like that. I think that's just enough. No need for citizenship.
So this legal framework is just working to help Malaysia government to control them and
Yeah.
manage them more easier.
Control.
So this is what you
So
mean, right?
yeah. So there will be no more illegal work if they just give them the legal framework and make it easy on them. There will be no criminals.
So anyone want to add some points about this issue? We can talk about what they do to Malaysia, the challenges, and also some extra solution that come on your mind during our discussion. So if there's no any addition, so I think we'll end our discussion here. So thank you for joining this discussion session, and
Oh,
I
thank you,
appreciate the cooperation.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.